Hello everybody, just really quick, I wanted to give a quick update on what's going on with the series because I haven't posted it in a couple days. I'm going to be slowing down the production of this series just a bit, just to give myself a little bit more time because I was posting about like 4 to 5 videos a week, which was kind of crazy. I would literally just come home and film and then go to sleep and then go to work and then come home and then film. So I'm just going to slow down a bit, give myself a little bit more time, but I'll still be putting out maybe like 1 to 2 videos a week. So just wanted you guys to know, not stopping the series. It's still going to be coming out just a little bit less frequently. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll go on to the video now. Hello everyone, welcome back to Sacramento Kings franchise. Let's address the elephant in the room. This season has not started the way we wanted it to. Not one bit. Keegan Murray is having, honestly, one of the worst years of his career. Kingston Flemings, he's playing okay, averaging more assists, but his percentages aren't as high. Jayshawn Oakley is one of the bright spots. Nick Clifford is doing okay. Taylor Hendricks has been a slight bright spot. Peyton Watson has been horrible, and our rookie has been good. I would say good. He's been good. But we've been awful. So there's a couple things we can do to fix this problem. We can trade players, which we will be doing at some point in the season, I guarantee it. Not saying everybody in this list is going to get traded, but we're probably going to trade somebody. The other option is one that has been looming for a while. Now, this has been obviously a long time coming. We have given Doug Christie a lot of chances. We've given him the excuse, we're rebuilding, and we still are. But it just gets to a point where you can't really accept it anymore. And if you're looking at our team stats, where are we in defense? We're the 8th worst defense in the league. And in terms of offense, we are the 4th worst offense in the league. And in terms of point differential, that makes us the seventh worst team in the league. So I just think it's about time that Doug Christie goes. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be firing him. I have said that this would be his year to really make things work. And if he can't make it work this year, then that would be it. So that being said, he's gone. We are going to be firing him. And now the question goes to, well, which coach do we pick up? And a lot of these guys, they don't got a lot of burn in their name, as in there's not a lot of, there are a lot of rookie coaches, pretty much. Tiago Splitter is definitely interesting. He's a former player, and that really does interest me, especially because we're really just looking for an interim coach for 1 year. So Tiago Splitter does interest me. Also, I believe, who was it? Stephen Dawkins interests me a little bit, as well as Tommy Stone. So these were kind of the 3 guys I was looking at, and their systems are pace and space, balanced, and perimeter centric. I believe we already run a perimeter centric system, so I'm not too sure if we'd want to stick with that. So for the coaching options, There's a couple choices. I think Tiago Splitter is pretty high on that list. He's a former player. So was Doug Christie. But, you know, that's always a good thing to have in a coach as a former player. I think he has a little bit more defensive, coaching to him, which I prefer. And another option was Stephen Dawkins. He's a kind of similar ratings. He runs a balanced system. He's a perimeter defense coach, so he's not really a head coach. We could get him as a head coach, of course, but what are Doug Christie's badges? He had former player, guard guru, tier defense master, and perimeter defense master. Yeah, that's not true. But Tommy Stone, I was also pretty interested in, especially because he's a hard worker. That's a nice badge to have, in my opinion. And I do think he is the one that we are going to be going with, just because it says he has 5 years in the league. I don't think he's been a head coach anywhere in this league. And I want somebody fresh, kind of like the Suns did this year in real life, where they picked up Jordan Ott, who is he's a fresh coach. He's a first-time head coach, and he's really like transformed their team, invigorated some life into them, and I think that's great. And while I'm not saying we're going to be keeping him long-term, we are going to give him a contract for a year as an interim coach, and if he does good, I'm completely open to keeping him. But if he doesn't, we always have the option to change in the off-season. So he is who we're going to be offering, and he will obviously sign. So we got a new coach, and with a new coach is going to come a lot of changes. One of those changes being change to our lineup. Now, this is a pretty crucial change. I talked to the coach, and I said, you're free to try things, but if it doesn't work, it can't stick. And he said, yeah, he knows that, and he wants to be really flexible with our lineup and try a lot of different things if it doesn't work. So I like to hear that. And looking at our lineup, we obviously moved Sam Merrill here. Now, Sam Merrill, we picked up in the offseason just kind of as filler on our team, but he's going to get some real minutes because he can shoot the ball, and we need shooting. We need shooting badly. So he's going to be put in the starting lineup, getting 25 minutes a game. Nate Clifford moving to the bench. He's been okay this year. He's actually shot the ball decently, but there's something about the way he plays that I'm not the biggest fan of. And I don't know what that is, but regardless, Sam Merrill is going to be here. Nate Clifford is going to be coming off the bench, 25 minutes. He's getting the same amount of minutes, just in a bench role, and he could easily come back into the starting lineup. We're only going to run a 9-man rotation to start because Bruce Wesley has been struggling as of late, so we're just going to give him some time to acquiesce. And yeah, this is what we're going to be running with for a little bit. Obviously, our system has changed to pace and space from perimeter-centric, which we are a bit more familiar with, but we're going to have more ball movement, more three-point opportunities, and hopefully it goes well. It doesn't look like Sam Merrill works well on this one at all, which is a bit concerning, but hey, if he doesn't work, he's going to be switched out. So with that being said, we can start simming to this Rockets game and hopefully start to turn our season around, or at least, build some better habits. Okay, so... Oh, I'm on the Rockets. Ignore that. So, for the episode today, I wasn't really sure who we were going to play. But because we have a new coach, I thought, why not just play the first game that we have against the Rockets. So we're going to be playing this game. It's going to be our first game with our new head coach. Listen, the Rockets are a good team. They're 5-6, but they're still a good team. I'm not expecting us to win. I'm just expecting us to show something. Whether it's heart, whether it's, will to win, whether it's improvement. I just want something. So with that being said, we're going to play the Rockets.
Hi everyone, welcome
Hello, everyone. Sacramento Kings up against the Rockets. We got a new coach. We got a new starting lineup. We got some new players breaking the rotation. We got a new game plan. Starting off, Kingston Fleming's driving to the rim, getting the easy finger roll layup to go. Sam Merrill has been moved to the starting lineup. He's going to add a lot of shooting and spacing to our lineup because he is a great three-point shooter. He kind of does lack everywhere else, which isn't the best, but it is nice to have some more shooting out there. Jayshawn Oakley hitting our second shot of the night. And a nice handoff to a pull-up mid-range. Sam Merrill in the corner hits the three. We're going to be shooting and hopefully making more threes than we were before. We were one of the bottom teams in shooting threes and making threes. But now, hopefully, we can become a better team as well. The Rockets have also had a lot of changes as well as they've had a lot of retirements. Nice block there by Cam Trice. They've had a lot of retirements. Kevin Durant obviously retiring. James Harden obviously retiring. And those are two big players for their teams. They brought in Bronny James to help out in the backcourt. Who, I mean, he's obviously helping out a bit with that dunk there. But Amen's going to be taking a bigger step, hopefully. Reed Shepherd. All of these players are going to be really important for their future. Kingston Fleming's dunking it down, taking it straight to the rack. But I think one thing that we kind of need to go over is one of the reasons that, and I think I've probably talked about this a little bit, but one of the reasons I think I was so disappointed with how the season started, Kingston Fleming's another dunk, is I really expected us to take a bit of a jump this year, but I don't think we're really in the position. Jayshawn Oakley dunking it down. We're having a dunk fest in tonight's game, but I don't think, I think that my expectations were a bit generous, you could say. Jayshawn Oakley, another dunk off the oop from Ty Jerome. We are just slamming it every possession. But I feel like I overestimated a lot of our guys' potential and how they could play. And maybe I underestimated some of the guys we lost, like Domantas Sabonis and other players like that. So I think I just overestimated what position our team was in, making me think that we should be a lot better than we are, and when we're really not. And we're in a really competitive West, and we're a really young team. We just need to focus on progressing and improving, and hopefully our new coach can help us with that. Back to the game, Fred VanVleet's going to hit a shot late in the shot clock. It's 25-20, we're up, which is nice to see. We're hitting a bit more threes than we would usually be hitting, just because I feel like we're taking a bit more. Nice little fall-away jumper from Jayshawn Oakley, who has 13 points on the night. He is having a fantastic game so far. 13 points in the first quarter. Clintman just driving right past him. Can dunk it down though. Ty Jerome with the ball. Driving to the paint, little floater. It's gonna be nothing but net. Good stuff from Ty Jerome. Hopefully he can keep leading this bench unit, but who knows? Keegan Murray, pull up. Hits the transition three. It's nice to see Keegan Murray hitting some threes. He has had a rough season, and he's definitely, we have an option to trade him for sure. He's definitely not completely safe on this team. Kingston Fleming's hitting the far out floater, but yeah, Keegan Murray is definitely not safe on this team. So he's gonna have to play good for us, and he's gonna have to make his role known, I suppose. Nice steal there by Trice, and we kick it up to Flemings, who dunks it down on the fast break. We are slamming the ball a lot this game. We have, like, I want to say at least 4 or 5 dunks already. Most of them being Flemings and Oakley. Taylor Hendricks, nice three in the corner, nice find there from Keegan Murray. We're on a 12-2 run. We have 41 points to their 25. We're playing fantastic against the Rockets. I say as we leave them wide open in the corner. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. And that's another three for the Rockets. Now we're just giving up wide open threes, letting our lead fade away. That is never good. Nice cut by Trice. And nice find by Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill is a pretty good secondary playmaker for us. He can find the extra pass, hopefully, and one Taylor Hendricks. But the main purpose in him being out there is to space the floor and get us a real three-point specialist out there, because I don't know if we've really had a three-point specialist in the entirety of this series. And I think that would be nice to have out there for sure. Even if he might not be the best at everything else, just having him out there for three-point shooting will help us a lot. But yeah, I think one of our best three-point shooters before him being out there was Keegan Murray, and he's been having one of the worst shooting seasons of his career, so definitely having more three-point shooting out there is going to be very helpful. I know there's probably some people who won't be happy with the Doug Christie firing, maybe thinking we didn't give enough of a chance on the season. It was pretty early in the season, but we started off very poorly. I know our team isn't too fantastic, but I still think, you know, there could be more progression from our players, or more just intensity and, you know, desire to win. I feel like we were really lacking that with Doug Christie. I think that Doug Christie is a great assistant coach, and he could be a great head coach, just maybe not for our team. I think we just need somebody a bit different who is gonna, you know, unlock our players a bit. And sometimes you just need to change things up just to kind of make things work. You kind of need some change, so that's what we're gonna go with, and that's one of the biggest reasons why we ended up firing him. But again, I think he would be a great assistant coach somewhere. He could even be a head coach, as I said. So hopefully he can find a job out there. We're wishing him the best, of course. But we're trying to enter a new era of Sacramento basketball. And, you know, we're playing pretty well against the Rockets. We have 53 points. Ty Jerome finding right now on the cut there, who lays it in. Now we got 55 to the Rockets 49. Second half is almost over. Sengun putting it back in. Dunking it all over right now, who is not the best paint defender, which is probably why it got dunked on, but Jayshawn Oakley spinning, throwing up the layup, hits it with half a second remaining in the half, ending the first half 57 to 51. Bronny hitting the three starting off the second half. Bronny has been playing very good for them tonight. Amen wide open, hits the mid-range. Okay, this is how you start to lose a game. You start to give up these open looks. Let's try and lock in, guys. Fleming's with the ball, using the screen. Pulling up, hits the mid-range. Good stuff from Fleming's, working that mid-range. He's worked the mid-range a lot tonight. Bronny, another mid-range shot. Open, nice. He's gonna hit that one. Jayshawn Oakley on the fast break, driving right past the defenders, dunking it down. He's had a lot of dunks tonight. He is jumping out the gym. Jayshawn Oakley's got 17 points in the third quarter. Amen Thompson gets the steal, run the fast break, dunks it down. Amen Thompson, great defender, freakish athlete. He can get a jump shot. He will be pretty good, and he's developing his jump shot here and there, so he's able to hit the occasional one, definitely better than he is in real life at this point in time. Kingston Fleming's another pull-up jumper. We have the lead, 63 to 62. Bronny James set back, hits the three, nothing but net. Bronny James playing very, very well this game. 18 points for him. Nice spin by Oakley, misses the shot, put back by Trice. Nice put back and nice rebound by Trice. He's been very good for us. He's done exactly what we needed from him as a rookie. Obviously, you know, he's a rookie, so he has a lot to learn and a lot to get better at, but he is exactly what we needed in the center position. Somebody who can get some blocks, get some steals, get some rebounds, get some points in the paint. I'm very happy with how his rookie season has been going, despite the team's lack of success. Jabari Smith pulling up, hitting the mid-range shot. They're now up by 8 against us. We had a pretty hefty lead in the second quarter, but they're starting to take the lead. Reed Shepard misses that. Jalen Williams going to get the rebound and go right back up with it. They're now up by 10, kind of flipping the script from what was the second quarter. Fleming's hitting right now, going up with it, dunking it down. Good stuff from Fleming's. Finding right now, and good dunk from right now. Right now, he's been on this team since our first season, and he's always just been a good offensive big backup that we have, but would really like to see him develop some more to his game, some better defense and other stuff. Nick Smith Jr. putting it up. He's found a spot on the Rockets in the offseason, and he's been a pretty good scoring punch off the bench for them. Fleming's trying to work, getting Jalen Williams jumping, Jesus, I can't speak. Jumping at his pump fake and hitting Murray for the three. Nate Clifford hitting the contested layup off of the Kingston Fleming's assist. He's got 9 assists and 15 points. Kingston Fleming's running the offense very well right now. Posting up on Sengun. Hitting Nate Clifford on the cut. Nice cut from Nate Clifford. He's got 6 points. A lot of those just off of cuts. I really love his cut game. I think it's very important for our team, and it helps us all out there. I wish he could shoot the ball a bit better, though. I do wish he could shoot a little bit better. So if he's not hitting the three, I don't know if he can be in the starting lineup, just because we really do need a three-point specialist or a good three-point shooter out there. Nice alley-oop from the Rockets, and then dunking it down off of the assist. Jay-Sean Oakley driving down the court, going up, throwing up the layup. Nice finish from Oakley. It didn't look too pretty, but he got it in there, so it doesn't really matter. Jay-Sean Oakley using the screen, pulling it up, missing. Cam Trice, another offensive rebound, and another dunk. We are dunking it down so much this game. Maybe our new coach instilled some aggressiveness in our team. Another dunk from Oakley. Getting the positioning and just using it to run right past Bobby Clinton. Jay-Sean Oakley with the ball again. He's got 21 points, 5 rebounds. Step back through his legs. Spin move, spinning shot. Hits it. That is just a pure bucket from Jay-Sean. Jalen Williams with the ball, pump faking, getting Taylor Hendricks jumping and gonna hit the close shot. They're up by 10. 9 minutes left. Jay-Sean Oakley driving to the paint. Pump faking. Nice move, nice finish. Jay-Sean Oakley, he is not somebody to be stopped right now. Jay-Sean Oakley driving past Jalen Williams. He's too slow. Another dunk. Jay-Sean Oakley really coming alive in this game. He has had a fantastic season, and honestly, he's turning into one of our best players. It's kind of between him and Flemings at this point, and I mean, offensively, he's really showing his stuff. Flemings is a better playmaker, but look at Oakley scoring in every way. In every way, every area, he can score, and he's doing that tonight. Sam Merrill with the ball. Handing it off to Nate Clifford on the beautiful cut. Nice playmaking from Sam Merrill. Nice cut from Nate Clifford. Ronnie James dunking it down though. He has had a fantastic game. Oh, and he got Sam Merrill jumping with the hesitation and then just pulled up the easy mid-range. They're up by 8, 6 minutes left. Sam Merrill giving it to Jay-Sean Oakley. He has been a bucket this quarter. Absolutely unstoppable. Putting up the contested layup, hitting it. He's got 31. Jay-Sean Oakley is not someone to be stopped. He can't be stopped. Amin Thompson, wide open dunk. Somebody fell asleep on that play. That's not good. Fleming's back in the game. He's got 17 and 9. Using a burst of speed, going to the paint. Nice layup. Kingston Flemings using that little burst of speed to get to the paint. Ronnie James driving to the paint. He's too strong for Sam Merrill. He's bullying him. That's the problem with Sam Merrill. He does lack some size, some defense, some inside presence. But we really do like having his shooting. Speaking of his shooting, that one's pretty deep, but he's still gonna hit it. Nice three from Sam Merrill. It's the second one of the night. Taylor Hendricks to Flemings. Back to Merrill, who's gonna hit another three. That's Fleming's 11th assist. And it's Merrill's third three on the night. He's playing pretty good in that starting position, hitting the threes that we want him to be hitting. Amin Thompson. It's his 21st point of the night. Jabari Smith gets a steal. Runs the break, dunks it down. They're up by 9 with 2 minutes left. Flemings using the screen by Trice, pulling up. He's got 2 people on him. He doesn't care. He's pulling up and hitting the mid-range shot. Amin passes it to Sengun. Sengun at the buzzer. Hits the layup. I was going to say mid-range shot, but he really jumped into a layup from the mid-range area. Right at the buzzer, though. Amin Thompson in the corner hits the 3, showing his improved range. That is A dagger to say the least. 20 seconds left. He's going to hit a mid-range shot. They're up 14. Not much we can do at this point. Game is going to be over. Jaysean Oakley doing everything he can. Dunking it down. 33 points for him. He's doing everything he can to win this game. He really tried. He's got 33 points, 7 rebounds. Shot the ball well, but... Listen, I said I wasn't sure if we'd be able to win this game. I just wanted us to show something. And I think we did. Jaysean Oakley showed a lot of flashes. I think we showed a change of game. We shot a lot more threes, made a lot more threes. And our lineup looked decent. It's going to have some growing pains, but it was still decent. Ronnie had 28 points, 8 assists, 4 steals. Amin had 26, 5, and 4. Jabari Smith also played well. Jaysean Oakley, 33 points, 15 for 25, 1 for 5 from 3. Kingston Fleming's 21, 5, and 11. Distributed very well. Cam Trice played really good, 10 points, 9 rebounds, a couple offensive rebounds, a couple blocks. Sam Merrill shot the ball well from 3, which is really nice to have when nobody else on our team shoots the ball well from 3. Taylor Hendricks has a couple good plays out there. I was pretty happy with that. Keegan Murray, not the best shooting night from him, but not terrible. But looking at our stats, we made 7 3-pointers, shot 27, which, maybe not the most, but I think an improvement over what we usually do. So, that being said, you can just move forward into simming some games with our new head coach. I'll see you guys there. Alright, hello everybody. We're going to be simming some games here. Now, spoiler alert, it has been a minute since I've recorded this series. About a week, I'd say. I took a little bit of a break, I'm going to kind of slow down the production of this series a little bit, as I kind of said in the beginning of the video. But a lot of the video was actually filmed before me saying that, so, or before me taking a break, so, yeah, but I was pretty much like just getting home and then filming this series and then going back to sleep and then work, and wasn't giving myself much free time at all, really. So I just want to slow down the production a bit, so I give myself a little bit of a break. At a couple schedule uploads, and then it's kind of caught up. I'm going to keep filming this series and keep putting it out just a bit slower, but regardless, it's been a minute since I recorded this series. So yeah, but a couple things to go over before we start simming. We obviously lost this game against the Rockets. It's okay though, it happens. We have a new coach, we might not win our first game. It's alright. Our next game is against the Sonics, who do have Cam Thomas. We traded him there last season. This would have actually been a really fun game to play, and I think we probably will try and play one game against the Sonics later in the year, just to see Cam Thomas. But looking at how he's doing this season, he's got 23 points a game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, shooting the ball very well. We would love to have his shooting on our team right now, but we'd also wouldn't want to have his defense. So, it's a give and take. But, yeah, we're just going to get to simming, I think. I think we'll sim maybe probably through this Magic game, so we'll sim these 7 or so games. And then, yeah, that'll be the episode. So without further ado, we can get into that. All right. The Sonics only have 1 win on the season, but we have 2. So who knows what could happen this game. I would really want us to win it, to be honest with you guys, but you never know. And with the way this season's going, I'm not going to guess that it's going to go anyway. We are blowing them out of the water, though, which that is fantastic to see. Jaysean Oakley, 28, 13, and 4. He had a fantastic night. Keegan Murray, hey. Welcome back, I guess. Taylor Hendricks had a good game. Sam Merrill, 15 points, shot the ball very well. Love to see that. Right now, 15. Nate Clifford, 13. Flemings went down with an injury. Oh no, what is it? Oh, he broke his finger. Oh no. Yeah, he's gonna have to come out for that. Oof, that is not good. I don't even know who to put in his spot. Oh, I mean Ty Jerome, obviously. Ty Jerome just takes the starting spot, and then, hey, Keon Ellis, you have a shot at playing a lot of minutes now. And if he shows us something, I'm very willing to give him a lot of burn, to be honest, because I mean our new coach, he's open to trying a lot of things, and that's also including giving Keon Ellis another shot, because he had been really bad, as of last year and such. But hey, he's always willing to give him a second chance, because it was a new coach. But yeah, it's a great win, but not a great injury, so we're just gonna have to keep moving forward with a new rotation against the Hornets, who aren't starting the season off too well. All right, we got the Hornets up next. This is their team. Scoot Henderson took a massive overall jump in the offseason, but it does not look like it's helping them a lot. His averages on the year are looking, pretty much the same. He's shooting it pretty much the same. He's got less points, a little bit more assists, but not very impressive considering he took like an 11 overall jump or something. And they also drafted some rookie point guards who are playing pretty decent for being a rookie. So they traded for Scoot Henderson, but I'm not even sure if he fits their team that much anymore. But this team really just needs to start winning pretty badly, and because they haven't been winning in years. They probably have one of the longest playoff droughts in the league besides us, I would assume. But anyway, yeah. We're up against them. They only have 2 wins. We only have 2 wins. Hopefully, we can get this win and keep getting back on track. We're down Kingston Fleming, so that's something to keep in mind. He is pretty much our best player. But we're gonna go to OT. We're gonna fight it out. We're gonna win it. Jayshawn Oakley, 34, 14, and 6. He has been on one this season, going up 10 points in his average. That is insane. He's shooting 50% from the field. Cam Trice, monster game for him, 17 to 15. Nate Clifford, pretty good off the bench. Ty Jerome, not the best game starting. Sam Merrill's been shooting the ball pretty well. Actually, he didn't shoot it well. He got a lot of free throws, but 13 points is pretty good for him. Keon Ellis, that's actually a really good game. Keep playing like that, and I'm going to have to give you minutes. That's actually really good. That makes me happy. Keegan Murray still not having the best season right now. Played pretty good. Taylor Hendricks is now going down with an injury. You have got to be kidding me. Broken nose. Okay, he can play through a broken nose. He's going to play through a broken nose. I'm also just going to move Kingston Fleming down to the reserve spot. I forgot we had Peyton Watson too, who is having a horrible season. I do think our new coach would want to give him some playing time, but we've been winning, so maybe that'll come eventually. Next up, we got the Clippers, who are 8-7 on the season, about 500. So let's see how that goes. The Clippers team, they got LaMelo Ball, RJ Barrett still, who they both kind of got around the same time. RJ seen a little bit of a dip in production, but he's actually averaging a lot of assists for them and shooting the ball very well. LaMelo's been pretty good for them too, averaging 27 points. Wow, almost 9 assists. Cam Christie has taken a bit of a jump this year as well. They got a pretty solid team. Let's see how this goes. They're beating us, but we're keeping it pretty close, to be honest, which is nice for me to see. Wow, we fought in that fourth quarter and came back. We were up by 3 points in the third and 10 points in the fourth to come back and win by 4. Keegan Murray, 22 points. Not bad. Cam Trice, 17, 10. Nate Clifford, 14. Jayshawn Oakley, he took the night off tonight. He's been playing good as of recent. He said, you guys got this one. How did Keon Ellis do? Not a bad game, honestly. 5 steals is fantastic as well. And just like that, look at us go on a 3-game win streak. Love to see that. We are still very far away from where I would want us to be, and we might not ever be there this season, but that's okay. Taking it one step at a time. We got the Spurs next, who are a really good team. They are 10-2. Wow. Okay. See you guys in that game. All right, we're at the Spurs game now. We got, we're gonna sim these last 4 games of this week here, and then we'll end off the episode. The Spurs, they are a very good team. They're obviously 11-3, 8-2 their last 10. They got Miles Turner, who they added. They got a good interior defense, good perimeter defense, good team all around. This one, I would not be surprised if we lost. They're a really great team. I'd love to keep up our win streak. Maybe we can upset them, but it would not surprise me at all if we just got shut out. And yeah, of course, we do get shut out. Jayshawn Oakley, 14 points. He tried. So did Ty Jerome. 0 for 10 from 3 is abysmal. Wow, we are just not a good three-point shooting team. But regardless, Sam Merrill, look at you. 3 for 7. Thanks for trying, I guess. Yeah, that's just a bad game. I don't even really want to talk about this one. The Spurs are just a great team. We're going to move on. All right, we got the Timberwolves next here. They're 8-8 on the season. They obviously got Anthony Edwards. Very similar team to the team they've been having. But yeah, they are going to be up against us, and hopefully we can get it back on track after that really bad game against the Spurs. Though again, the Timberwolves are a good team. If we lose, that would be okay. Okay isn't the right word, but I don't expect us to win against super good teams. Ty Jerome, 22 points. Good stuff from him. Jayshawn Oakley, 18. He's kind of cooling off after his really hot start. Cam Trice, 17 and 12. Love to see it. Nate Clifford, 16 points. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keegan Murray, 14. Keon Ellis, 2 for 3 from 3. Hey, he's playing good. He is playing very good. I am tempted to give him some more minutes. He's doing his thing. I'm actually going to do that right now. Our coach said, listen, I'm going to be making a lot of changes, trying out different lineups. We're going to be putting Keon Ellis in the starting lineup here. He had a rough season last year. He's still not shooting the ball super great, but if you can have really good defense and shoot it marginally well, if he can improve his three-pointer to like 32% or so, that would be really big for us. I cannot lie. He's averaging 9 points in 20 minutes. That's the best he's done in his career for us, so let's just try it out. Sam Merrill's still going to be getting some minutes off the bench. Probably moving down to about 15. I'm going to bring Nate Clifford down to 25. I'll give Peyton Watson a nice little 10 minutes, try and get him back in the rotation a bit. Next up, we got the Raptors. They are doing terrible this season, but they're rebuilding, so that's kind of expected. Hopefully, we can just get the win on them pretty easily. They're a really not great team, but like I said, they're rebuilding. They're not supposed to be good. They're supposed to be getting a high overall pick. And yeah, well, we barely win. That was a bit close. We're cutting a bit close. Ty Jerome, 18 points, leading the way for us. Shot it very, very well. Jayshawn Oakley, 17, 8 and 6. Still playing pretty well. I'd like to see him go back to his like little 20-point scores, but his efficiency is for sure dropping as of late. Cam Trice, 14 and 10. Taylor Hendricks, 14. Nice stuff from him. Keegan Murray, 9 points. Still not having the best season, though his efficiency is upticking a little bit. Keon Ellis, not a bad game, not a great game. We'll keep him in the lineup, see how it goes. Sam Merrill just went to the line 7 times. And Peyton Watson went to the line. Both of them not really shooting much, just going straight to the line. All right, let's go to our last game of the episode against the Orlando Magic, who we played, I believe it was in our first episode of this season. We got beat pretty badly by them, so let's see if anything has changed since. All right, so we are at this game against the Magic. As I said, we played them in the first game of the season, and we did it really, really bad. Not really, really bad, but we lost. So this is going to be the last game of the episode. Then we're going to go over the standings and everything, and then I'll cap off the episode. But yeah, this is their team. We should be familiar with them. Without further ado, we can just get into it. So let's see if we... Okay, it's not looking good. But the Magic, they're a decent team. So if we do lose, it's okay. We've already lost once to them. Okay, only scoring 68 points is a bit of a travesty. I'm not gonna lie. Keon Ellis shot 6 for 13, 1 for 6 from 3, not great, but I mean, he scored the ball actually pretty well. Ty Jerome didn't. Keegan Murray didn't. Taylor Hendricks, nope. right now. Nope. Jayshon Oakley 1 for 13. They just shut us down this game. What did we shoot overall from the field? Like 30%, and like, Jesus, like 25% from 3? My God. What about them? Paulo Banchero dominated. Anthony Black played well. Desmond Bain played well. Suggs played well. Garland, not doing too much, but they won, so it doesn't really matter. That was not a good game, but okay. This is what it's looking like. We had probably our most successful episode of the series so far, of this season, I should say specifically. We won 4 out of our 8 games, so we went 50-50, which is pretty good considering we only won 2 games in our first like 13. So I'm pretty happy about that. Did it go fantastically? No, we have some injuries and some other bad luck, but it's looking up definitely from where it was. These are what the players of the weeks are looking like. If you're interested in that, I'll quickly go over our league leaders. You got Jalen Brunson leading the way in points, then Cade, Anthony Edwards, Tatum, Luka, Wemby, Booker, Shea, Giannis, and LaMelo. And then for the standings, San Antonio first, then Denver, who has had a lot of injuries, so they're starting to lose some games. Jamal Murray and Brown are out. The Thunder are after them, though. Then it's the Mavs, Rockets, Suns, Lakers, Timberwolves, Jazz in the mix, which is nice to see. Blazers, Clippers in the 11th seed. High Rollers, Warriors, us, Pelicans, and the Supersonics. So we're still a cut above the Pelicans and the Supersonics for sure. Supersonics on a 12-game loss streak, but still a cut above them, which is good, but definitely not where we would want to be on the season. In the East, Detroit, then the Wizards, who are on an 11-game win streak. Good stuff to them. Their young team is really coming along, despite the injury that they have to Nembhard. He got injured again. He's been pretty injury prone. The Magic are the 3rd seed, so losing them feels a little bit less bad now. Then it's the Hawks, Celtics, Sixers, Nets, Grizzlies, Cavs, Knicks, Pacers, Heat. Damn, the Heat, just not good. Bulls, Bucks, Hornets, Raptors. The Raptors, Hornets, Bucks, Bulls, Heat, and Pacers are all worse than us, and that's up to the 11th seed. That should show you the difference in the conference difficulty. Their 11th seed is a 5-11, and ours is 9-9. That is ridiculous, to say the least. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Subscribe to keep up with the series. Frequency of the episodes might go a little bit down, but I'm still gonna be posting. Hopefully you guys will still be enjoying the series. See you guys in the next one. Later.